Look at how good that looks in the fog, Walter. Hot dog. I never say that. I don't know why. Just. Walter, it's winter. Everything's frozen. So.
Oh, you're cute.
He's
well,
so
that's
cute.
cute.
Oh my
And
God.
right here is really cute. Look at that look. The way he's holding his paws.
Oh, I think I missed it a little bit. We're never out in sage country, Walter. Looks awesome on camera. I never get good pictures of him cleaning. That might have been something, actually. That was really cute.
Where is it? Can you find it?
I was gonna talk about some photography stuff today. Stupid thing. This is just the stuff that pertains to my shooting of Walter. Kinda cool.
Very cool.
What does that say? I made a little list of the things that I should talk about. And the first thing it says is to get a good picture of an animal, you gotta know, you don't gotta know the animal, but you gotta work with the animal. You gotta be on their terms. They have to feel comfortable. That's the most important thing. They gotta feel comfortable. Taking pictures of Walter outside, best not to put him in environments and positions that he doesn't like. If Walter doesn't feel comfortable in a situation, it's not worth it. Move on. Don't take the picture. No need to stress him out. It is actually 12 o'clock, and there's not an inkling of blue sky. I thought that it would burn off. Hello there. Oh. Let's bring it down a little bit. Anyway, I want to run over some basic settings and tips for photography in general, but this is how I usually go about my settings with Walter. I set my aperture most of the time, if I want like a nice like portrait of Walter, from like 1.8 to f4, and that usually ensures that the background isn't completely blown out and I can see something, of course, and Walter's usually mostly in focus. Most of the time when I use 1.4 on a lens, a part of him that should be in focus is out of focus, mostly his eye, because, well, here's a little tip for pet photography, is the eye has to be in focus to really sell the picture. Very occasionally will I let that slide, usually when Walter's is like an epic landscape, and you don't really need to see Walter's face, but for shutter speed and ISO, usually just compensate the aperture, I guess. It's pretty basic exposure triangle stuff. I usually have a shutter speed above 250 of a second, just so, you know, Walter's an all blur, because he moves quick. Animal IAF, or animal tracking, never has worked on Walter, of course, because it's not out for a bunny yet. So most of the time it's just some form of fast tracking autofocus, and a high burst mode too. Now, I never take a single shot click of Walter, mostly because he moves so quickly and I need to be able to spray like. I find it most helpful with a moving subject that has almost no predictability. You know, just moves. I don't even think he thinks about where he moves. He just kind of moves. I've seen Walter walk towards 500-foot cliffs. Where not to take pictures, pretty basic. I never take pictures of Walter on some specific rocks. He'll just like slip and slide around. Those aren't fun. If there is like a surface like that, like putting a blanket down tends to help quite a bit. I don't usually put a towel down. That would probably help more with the slipping, but then aesthetically in the picture, who wants to see like a shitty Walter chewed towel in the picture? No. Nice little blanket. Nice little plaid blanket. Looks a lot better. And obviously, but the times I set him down in sand are when the sand's wet and the sand isn't blown in his eyes. That's you know what, duh. Most of the time I'm taking pictures with my mom, and my mom is handling Walter, so that probably adds a lot of flexibility to the pictures I can get. But I have gotten good pictures of Walter by myself. I have the leash in my hand and I'm shooting from like as far back as I can. Those can work. I'm just not do that too often. Today, thankfully, is foggy. There's nothing I detest more than just a bright sunny day for taking pictures and or video. Sky looks way better if it has clouds, even completely forecast, like completely socked in like it is today. It looks better than, you know, full sun. That also helps, of course, control the amount of light, because most of the time on bright sunny days, the only pictures I'll ever get are early in the morning, before the sunrise or during the sunrise. Pictures I've gotten in midday have to be taken at like a clean exposure, so Walter has to be in shadow, but then everything else has to be in shadow. Walter has to be in sunlight, or everything else has to be in sunlight, so you can just expose for everything, because Walter's white, so that can just fuck any exposure up. There's a dog up there. There's a dog. He's just rock climbing. That's awesome.
He is a cutie little show off. Oh, good bunny bear.